welcome to New Journeys Counselling channel. My name's Marianne. I'm the owner and the therapist at New Journeys, where I provide counselling to couples, to individuals with depression and to individuals with stress. And if you've watched any of my videos previously, then you'll know that mostly I talk about those areas, but also occasionally I talk about other things that I'm passionate about and that I've an interest in, but they're still linked to counselling. I'll put all my details below in the description box, and if you're interested in making an inquiry or if you just want to find out more, then you can do so by going to the information below. So what I want to talk about today is something which I feel really passionate about, and that is the power of positivity. So I have lots of discussions on Facebook quite regularly and with my friends about positive thinking, positive energy, positive vibrations and all of that stuff. And I'd say the majority of people that I'm associated with don't necessarily believe in it as a theory or as a concept. They say, well, thinking positive thoughts or being positive all the time is really annoying, or, you know, that's not going to get you where you want to get to, and you got to be aggressive in this world, you got to have a thick skin, you know, you can't be too sensitive, you can't smile, you can't, there's so many, I think, things that people will say that help them be probably more negative, or because they can't get on board with the idea of just being positive. But what I want to say is that I know that over the past, I'd say 6 months to a year maybe, I've been attracting people into my life who've helped me to just become a lot more confident within myself. Even though I'm a counsellor and I'm generally an optimistic person, I just think having the tools to reprogram yourself so that you can become more positive, it just means things flow a lot better. So an example would be, I used to get really bad road rage. I would never get out of the car or anything, but the only time I would swear is when I'm driving. I don't swear any other time, but I'd be in the car and it'd be like, the traffic would start to build up, then I'm going to be late for something, my body would tense up, I'd start shouting things, you know, that I wouldn't really say to the people, but just under my breath. And it kind of became an issue because I do a lot of driving. I mean, I travel country roads, I travel motorways, local, I do a lot of driving. So for me, I've worked on that in terms of, before I start any journeys, or even when I get up in the morning, I start my day in a positive way. So it might be doing meditations, being grateful for things, doing my affirmations, getting into the car with the mindset of, you know, the journey's going to take as long as it's going to take. We're all in connection with each other, because even though you're separately in the car, when you're in traffic, you're all flowing together. It's like synergy in a way. If that car stops in front, you have to stop. You have to let people through. You have to. So it's kind of this weird thing where you don't know anyone. You're just driving along in your own car, but you all have to work together to get to where you want to get to. If one car just decided, you know, I'm not going to let people through, or I'm just going to stop in the middle of the road, or that, you know, would create chaos, really, wouldn't it? So it's thinking about how you can positively make your day go a bit better. And that could be anything from how you interact with people, just changing your thoughts a little bit, you know, and being grateful for things, smiling a lot more, just being positive in situations, and just see where it can take you. Because once it starts, this positive energy, it's hard then, or harder for you to become negative or look at the negatives. For me, I just think it's changed my way of thinking, because I just reprogram myself so much now that even if something that would have irritated me months ago, I just don't let it get to me. And I would say that people around me have noticed that I'm just a lot more positive, relaxed. I'm not worried or stressed. Nothing can really stress me out, that's what I would say. So what I'd encourage people to do is just look at your life right now. Think about kind of how much of the time do you spend worrying, how much of the time do you spend getting stressed over silly little things, how much of the time is spent thinking of the negative, you know, the worst case scenario, the worst things that can happen, and think about how you can reprogram that, how you can change it. I've done quite a few videos on going from negative thinking to positive thinking, so I don't want to go into that too much, but you can catch my videos on my YouTube channel. You can also subscribe and you'll get a lot more videos similar to this. And I hope you found this useful, and take care. I'll see you on another video soon.